Hello, my lovely duckies, and welcome to the Boneyard. And I'm your host, Caster. Now, today I have a special video for you. We went back to the South Louisville Antique and Toy Mall, and we got quite a really big haul today. And we also went to Elite Toy and Collectibles, which is like literally right next door to them. So, without further ado, let's get into some of the stuff that we bought today. Okay, so. First off, last week I went and got a couple things, and they it wasn't really a whole lot to make a video, so I'm combining last week's haul with this week's haul, and we'll see what see how it is. All right. So, anyways, these actually both came from Elite Toys and Games. So let's see what we got here today. We got. I thought this was pretty cool. Axe Battler, Legend of the Golden Axe, complete in box. Oh yeah, Dougie, this looks pretty. I got this for like $35. It's got the manuals and the little inserts and everything in the game, obviously. And yeah, it looks really good. These two creases actually happened after I bought it. Yeah, we had a little accident there, and yeah. Anyways, so but I think it still looks good, and I love the cover art. This almost looks like that. What's his name? Frank Rosetta. I think that's his name. Does it like he did all that like Conan the Barbarian artwork and stuff. Yeah, it looks really good. But yeah, not bad for $35. I mean, it was just kind of sitting there too. And I think the guy who runs it, I think he was kind of trying to get rid of it. I think it's been in there for a long time. But I was like, yeah, it actually made me do a double take because it was in behind a glass case, but it was like on the bottom, near the floor, and so like this was on there, and not really good lighting in there, so I just happened to like I've been in there several times. Apparently, this has been in there for a while, and I did not notice it. But last week I did notice it, and I was like, holy crap, that always been there, and I picked this up. So yeah. If you don't know, this does not play like Golden Axe. This plays more like a cross between Dragon Warrior and like Arc Razor. You know, it's more of an RPG, which is weird. It does not save, but I believe it says on the back here. Let's see here. Yeah, yeah, you can have passwords. So, anyways, we got that, and then I got this too. Yep, the original Game Boy. Got this for I believe 20. Yeah, I got this for $25, and it's because it didn't have the back to it, but it does come on. I don't have batteries in, obviously, but yeah, it doesn't come on, but excuse me, it does come on. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about here. It does come on, and it looks great actually. It hasn't really yellowed. It's a little like, I guess on the camera it's kind of hard to pick up, but it is a little bit discolored, but not really that much. Looks really good for what it is. Yeah, and I can always get a back cover like on eBay or something. But the terminals look good. Everything looks good, and it plays perfectly. But yeah, really good. I'd like to actually do a mod to this. There's a mod. There's actually a couple mods you can do. One is like a backlight mod, which you still have like, the actual screen on here, but it's just backlit, which is actually a huge improvement. Oh man. And there's another one called the I think it's the IPS and then version two, IPS version two backlit screen, but it's like replaces it with an LCD, and so yeah, it looks more modern. Yeah, I've seen pictures of it. It looks really good actually. Yeah, so you get rid of the original screen, and you get like a normal LCD, and yeah. Plus, I believe it also has like brightness controls and stuff. So yeah, so this is a pretty good find for $25. This is really actually really good, I think. And especially since it's a working condition and it's in really good shape. So we got this. So this will be a good mod video one day, and then we also have that. If you remember, we had that Game Boy Color from that other Toy Mall excursion. So, or from what was it, Toy Crazy? Yeah, we had that one Game Boy Color. So I can't wait. Actually, I want to go back to that Elite Gaming place because they had because I had spent way too much money today. Yeah, I kind of went a little overboard today. Didn't go over budget, but I pretty much used my gaming budget. I went a little too close for comfort there. But they had Legend of Zelda, what is it, Oracle of Ages. They had that there too at that Elite Gaming thing. Apparently it just come in. And so I guess next week I'll try to pick that up. Yeah, I kind of want to pick that up because apparently those Game Boy games do go fast there, especially a big title like that one. So yeah, we will definitely try to go back and get that one. So we got this. So these are from last week's haul. So I didn't think it'd be enough to make a video, but yeah, so we'll throw that out there. So then I went. Sorry, I moved the camera there. So then we went to the South Louisville and Antique Toy Mall today, and this is what we picked up there. I was walking around and I seen usually they have like the video game stuff behind the shelf, or behind like glass and stuff. So I got this. This was just sitting like on a booth, because it's kind of like a flea market kind of setup. And this was just sitting out there. So yeah, I got Batman Returns for the Game Gear, and it had a case too. That was probably one of the bigger reasons I got it. But I don't have Batman Returns, so I have not played it. So we'll see how it is. But you can see it's actually really pretty good condition. Really good condition, and the case looks really good too. There's a few surface scratches, but got it for $8. I feel like that's a pretty decent price. Or I would rather pay $5, but apparently the guy was firm on everything on his prices. So yeah, so whatever. So and then he had like Nintendo games also there, but he had a lot of like really shitty Nintendo games. This was actually the only kind of decent one he had, and I believe this was featured on the Angry Video Game Nerd. Yeah, Street Fighter 2010. What does that say there? The final fight. Okay, so this is kind of. I wonder, because this has nothing to do with Street Fighter, but that little subtitle there of the final fight, I wonder if that's also trying to like, if they were trying to bank on like two of their franchises they already have. It's like, oh, Street Fighter and Final Fight. Maybe they'll pick it up, but this is kind of like a side scroller shooter platformer. Has nothing to do with Street Fighter or Final Fight. Yeah, it's not anything like that. But I haven't checked to see how the pins are. Which actually they don't look. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't look that bad. A little dirty, but we can clean that up. A little isopropyl alcohol. And then the weird thing is, and plus it also came with this case, which is actually really good. I always love these like dust covers. But it came with this. The Captain Commando game pack instructions, and yeah, so I don't know. I thought this was like, and that's another reason I picked it up, because I was like, oh, it comes with the manual. That's awesome. But then later when I pulled this out, I was like, oh, this is a completely different game. What the hell is this? So yeah. So well, hey, if I ever pick up Captain Commando, I got the manual. So this was for $10.75, a Nintendo game. Yeah, here for $10.75. Not bad. Not bad. I don't have it, so plus also it's part of the like I guess the Capcom Purple collection, because there was like a ton of Capcom games that had like this purple labeling. Like DuckTales had it, and a lot of the Mega Man games had it too. All right, so anyways, let's move on, because we got a lot of stuff to cover. All right, so I got this. Let's see here. I got this because, well, it was $30, and I don't have one. I did have one, but I don't know where it happened to it a long time ago. So I got myself a PlayStation. Yep, good old PlayStation. And I'm holding it down, and you can see it works. Well, that's what they told me. I haven't checked it out yet, but as you can see, it works. But the reason I'm kind of holding it like this is because, yeah. This actually happened before I made the video. I was just kind of like testing the buttons, but you can look at that. Yeah, that's really kind of hard. That's okay. But yeah, and then this doesn't, like, I pressed this down and now it's stuck. But yeah, when I saw it in the booth or whatever, it was like this. I mean, it was like normal. So yeah. But I don't have a PlayStation, and I believe this is an earlier model because it has this parallel port on the back. I think a lot of them, a lot of the newer revisions don't have them, so that's pretty good. Yeah, because I actually would like to try to mod this, but yeah, so I'm gonna definitely have to go in here and fix this, but yeah, so but it says it does work, and I got this for $30. Not by itself. Let me see if I can grab this here without knocking the camera over. But it did come with all the hookups too. So I thought for $30, that's actually a pretty good deal because I think like on eBay, like I think these go for like 50 and up, you know. And I mean, and the older things get, the more they're gonna go up. So, and PlayStation's a really good system to have. So I mean, come on. But yeah, this one has just the normal AV cables, the power cable, and then like the the first kind of controller. Let's see, let's open this up here. Yeah, this came all with it. But yeah, like the original dog bone kind of controller. Yeah, it does not have the. Can you imagine how that was? We didn't have yeah, we didn't have thumbsticks back in the day. Yeah, man, how far we've come. But man, I tell you what though, just here, man, that's a really comfortable controller. I mean, whoever came up with this design, holy crap! I mean, oh man, that feels really good in your hands. That is really good and secure. I like that. Yeah, I forgot how good this feels. Man, that is so ergonomic. Oh wow, yeah. But I'm gonna definitely have to try to get me a DualShock controller also. But yeah, I don't really see too much of these kind of controllers anymore. I see a lot of the DualShock ones. So yeah, definitely keep this one around. But yeah, there are I think there's mods you can do to where you can get better video quality out of it. So we'll see if we can try to do that. Maybe we can make a video out of it. Who knows? So then, since I was getting a PlayStation, I thought I would grab some PlayStation games. So that's what we have next, actually. And reason I grabbed these PlayStation games was mostly because I haven't seen them in a long time, and for the prices, I thought it was really good too. So let's get on with what we have here. So the first one, oh, sorry about that. So the first one doesn't actually have the case to it, but we got Vagrant Story. Yeah, and we got it for $15, and I thought, that's actually pretty decent price for this. And the disc actually, a lot of surface scratches on the disc, but nothing looked like too deep, so it should play nice. Worst comes to worst, I can probably have it resurfaced, but I'd rather not do that. But I mean, hey, if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. So it it does not come with the original case, obviously, but I have not seen Vagrant Story just out in the wild. Of course you can get it online, but I've not seen it out in the booth or anything. So I thought that was really good, and I played it a long time ago, but I never beat it. So because I was kind of borrowing it from somebody, and yeah, so we'll try to maybe I can try to play that and beat it. For those who never heard of Vagrant Story, it was made by Squaresoft back when they actually made good, RPGs. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. But I like Squaresoft a lot better than Square Enix. Ugh. That is my, personal opinion. I think the company started going downhill ever since they went, with Square Enix. But anywho, that's not necessarily Enix's fault. I don't know. But anyways, enough rambling on about Square Enix. This is like an RPG because Squaresoft was just like the masters of RPGs. It's kind of like uh, I want to say it's more of a free roaming, real time RPG. Almost kind of like Parasite Eve in a way. I don't know. It's not exactly like Parasite Eve, but it's kind of where you have a sword and shield and different kind of weapons, and you can target different parts of a monster's body and stuff, kind of like the way Parasite Eve, you could target monsters. But yeah, so we got that. And then I got, for $15, which I thought was a pretty good deal, Resident Evil 2. Yep, and the reason I picked this up was because it's not the greatest hits. It's the actual original Black Label. And also, it has this this promotion here, which I don't think... Let's see if I can zoom in and get that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it says... send it in, and it ends by April 1st, 1998. Yeah. So I thought that was actually really cool that, that actually, I think, makes it makes it a little bit worth more because it has, like, those advertisements, So, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And just look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, it looks good. The gaming event of 1998. And for all those duckies who are, like, really, really young, 1998 was, like, the greatest year in video gaming. Like, go look it up, seriously. Like, all the classics, like this came out, Metal Gear Solid came out, Ocarina of Time came out. I mean, it was just amazing. It was just a huge list of really great games that came out that year. So yeah, I got this because, like, oh man, I mean, how could you pass up Resident Evil 2? That's like one of the best games in the series. And yeah, look at that. Yeah. Does not come with the manual, which kind of sucks. Hopefully I can maybe find that on eBay or something. But yeah, we got the 2 discs here. Leon and Claire. And the discs actually look pretty good. They got your classic. See if I can see this here. Yeah, they got some surface scratches, not that much, but yeah, it actually looks like it was taken care of. Because honestly, it looks really good. Like nothing on the case is busted. I mean, you have like this like crack up here, but that's really it. I mean, so yeah. I mean, oh man, and that's really the main reason I got it was because it's a Black Label. So that means it's going to, go up in rarity, better than those greatest hits ones they had. And now the next one I got one more PlayStation game. And I think I got this for $15 also. I did, yeah. I have looked for this game everywhere. I have not ever found it. It's on eBay, but I have never, ever, ever seen a physical copy of this game. I looked for this game forever when it first came out. RPG Maker. I could never find this game anywhere, okay? I remember it being advertised in a gaming magazine. I think Electronic Gaming Monthly, I think that's what it was. Oh no, I got it for $5. Oh yeah, I got it for $5, which I think is a really good deal. And I'll get into a second here, but like, basically, yeah, you make your own RPG in this game. So basically, that's what it is. It's kind of like how like Mario Maker, you make your own levels. That's what this is. You make your own RPG story. You can do anything and everything. They give you all the developer tools to make your own RPG, and I like how this is a selling point here. It says like it has a anime maker, so you can make like, basically Final Fantasy kind of sprites. Yeah, look at that. That looks so cool. But yeah, you can be the dungeon master of your Ultimate RPG. You can design and script everything. So yeah, you can make your own RPG, and that is so cool. Yeah. And what the thing about this was, it was like, okay, you make your own RPG, and then what? Well, then you would save it to a memory card, and then you'd have like your friends beat it. Like, hey, and I guess the whole thing was like maybe they would have RPG Maker, or you could loan it to them and they would make a game, and then you could try to like, have your friends beat them, and then maybe your friends can make one and you try to beat it. So yeah, I thought this was really cool. I could never find this in the store. This was always sold out. Oddly enough, could never find it. This is the first physical copy I could ever find of this game. But apparently it's not that rare, which is crazy. But I've always wanted this game. So when I seen this in the case, I immediately picked it up. Oh yeah. Now, the odd thing about it is it's not a 2-disc game, which I didn't really know that. Because I've only seen it like this on the, on the advertisements. So I never knew that it was a 2-disc game because I never seen a physical copy of this. And maybe you have, maybe you've seen a bunch of them, but I mean, I'm talking about from my experience. I have never seen this game physically anywhere. But what's weird is it doesn't even have like a thing for the disc here. You see, it just has like a PlayStation logo. There's no thing for a disc here. So they've repurposed one of these double disc cases, and then the actual game is right here. Okay, and I believe it's. Oh wow, I'm just looking at this right now. It's like this disc is like immaculate. When it comes to scratches. So, damn. So this has been hardly ever been played. This is in really good condition. Yeah, this is in really great condition. There's just a few like a few surface scratches, but there's no cracks or anything in the plastic. So this is really good. For $5, this is really awesome. And I think what it was is maybe there was like a bunch of booklets in here, like a big thick booklet, and they couldn't put it in a regular case. So yeah, I think that's maybe what they did. But yeah, it looks really nice. So I'm actually glad to have this in my collection now. I'll definitely try to like make my own RPG and play through it. All right, so and then we have one more thing. So we got all those, and then we got one more thing. And I went to the gaming Elite Toy and Gaming next door. I always like ducking in there and seeing because they always have like the guy in there always has like a bunch of stuff coming in and out. The toy mall is more like toys, so they have more of like older stuff from the 80s and 90s. They have like a few of like the old G.I. Joes from like the 1960s and stuff like that. They have a lot of really cool stuff in there, but they're more toy based. They do have video games in there, but not a whole lot. The Elite Toy and Gaming, they have mostly toys too, but they also have an equal amount of video game stuff too. So I mean, you can definitely find something you want in there. So I found actually this was actually kind of hidden amongst other stuff because this place is just a kind of little untidy. But I saw this under stuff and I thought, you know what, I need to pick this up and get it for you, Ducky. So I got, ta-da! Yep, remember when I went and got a Nintendo from there? Now I got the Super Nintendo. And as you can see, it is extremely yellowed. Look at that. That is crazy, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I got people that tell me, like, oh, isn't that how they're supposed to look? And I'm like, no, this is not, this is yellowed. It's supposed to look like the same shade. So, it's really dirty. I have not tested it yet. I think that's why I got it for, the price I did. I got this for about $50. And they normally go, like, online. I've seen them anywhere from, like, 80 to like past $100. I mean, yeah, they're I don't know what happened. Super Nintendo wasn't really the Super Nintendo wasn't really like that expensive, and then it just seems like within like the last year or two, it's just skyrocketed. I have no idea why. Like the prices just went up. Like you could get this for like maybe, $50, $60, 70 maybe on the higher end of things. But now it's like they ask well over like $100 for like a Nintendo with all the hookups, and it's just crazy. And yes, and in case you're wondering, yes, I also did get. He put it in this bag for me here, but see if we can dump all this out. All right, but yeah, we got both the controllers, and the controllers actually look pretty good. Yeah, controllers actually look pretty good. I got two of them, which is sorry about that. Hit the camera again. And also another reason why he sold it to me cheap because it doesn't have a power cable. So then we have this terrible RF switch. Oh yeah. For those who also don't know, maybe the younger Dougies out there, what you do is you would hook up your cable through this. Like if you had like cable TV or if you had, rabbit ears, you would plug it into here and then this would plug into the TV in the back. And this is actually worse than composite. This is terrible, terrible quality. This is garbage. So I might keep this. I'm going to keep this, but this is going to be like under the bed or in the closet. But it's definitely going to be like a collector's thing. Just like, oh, look at like a museum piece, really. Like, look at this archaic thing they used to have back in the day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a mod for this. I've been looking up Super Nintendo mods lately, and oh yeah, and then there's a little chip right here, and there's like a chip right here. So yeah, and it looks like it's been kind of burnt there. I don't know. Oh, and a big one. I didn't notice that too. So yeah, this thing has been really severely chipped, but I got it because I've never had a Super Nintendo. So this is actually my first. This is my first Super Nintendo. I know. I have never owned a Super Nintendo. I've actually got the SNES Classic before I got this. Yeah. So I've never owned a Super Nintendo, so this is my first one, and I'm so excited. I've never had one. I really want to like collect for this and play games. But as you can see, it's really dirty. So I'm actually going to clean this up. I'm going to completely tear this apart and clean everything really good. Scrub it down. Get all this dirt and dust and crap off of it. And then I'm going to try to actually de-yellow this here. And there is, and yeah, and if you haven't heard about that, there is actually a way to do that with plastics that have yellowed over time, because this may not necessarily be nicotine stains, which are absolutely disgusting. Because if this was nicotine stained, this whole everything would be yellow. But for some reason, this top case, it always went yellow. I don't know why. It's so weird. But anyways, yeah, this thing feels really greasy. Like it feels really dirty and really greasy. And yeah, but it's untested, so we'll see how it is. Hopefully, this has like the one chip in it, the number one chip, and if I have that, then I can mod it. I'm gonna try to do the RGB triple bypass mod, where basically like the NES can output RGB, but apparently there's a mod that you can do. Actually, it looks like a really simple mod too. You can get this this chip that you install, or this board you get it from Voltaire, or Voltar, not Voltaire. You get it from Voltar's shop. And if you don't know who Voltar is, then I'm actually flattered that you know me more than you know him. But Voltar is like a YouTuber. He does mod videos and stuff, and he's man, his setup is really really nice. I mean, I am such an amateur compared to him. But I was actually watching a video of his earlier today, and so I was really lucky I got this Super NES, because I really wanted to do that, bypass mod on here, to where like the RGB will look a lot better. It'll look better and sound better. So that's actually what I want to do, and I want to get like maybe some of those HD Retrovision cables, and yeah, and this thing will look amazing on my TV. Yeah, it'll look absolutely amazing. So I don't have any games for it, which sucks, because again, I never really collected for Super Nintendo because I never had a Super Nintendo. But I do intend to start collecting for the Super Nintendo, and don't have he didn't have a power adapter to it, but my NES that I use actually has an aftermarket adapter, and I believe it has two wires on it, and one is for the Nintendo and one is for the Super Nintendo. So I mean, I'll just have to just swap one out for the other when I want to play, until I can get like a dedicated thing, because it's not really a big deal. Yeah, so that'd be awesome. So that means I'll have finally have the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. And my God, this thing I never realized them because I never had one, but this thing is heavy. This is not like a Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis is not really that heavy. It's kind of light. This is a workout, man. Jeez. So yeah, but that's all I got today. I thought it was an incredible haul. What we got? So we got that for recap. We got that. We got these PlayStation games. We got the GameCube game. We got the NES game, and then we got the from last week. We got these, and then we got the PlayStation with all the hookups. So I think that was actually a really good haul for like, 2 weeks worth of stuff. So, anyways, Ducky, I kind of went out there and I thought, man, this will make a great video if I could show you all the stuff I got today. So I'm really happy with my purchases. And so again, Duckies, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment, and share the video around, and tell me some of your recent hauls that you've gotten, or something you're really proud that you've acquired recently. So anyways, Ducky, stay safe and be good to each other.